Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to In the Dirt, right here on YouTube. My name is Tim Baltz. Glad you could join us here on another installment. Again, we want to thank some of our great sponsors that have been with us here in 2023. First, we want to thank the good folks at Disaster RX DKI, Rito Acres Campground, Draper Doors, and Alexandria Home Hardware. Well, we got a lot of great racing results from this past weekend. Mother Nature did get a few tracks on the way through the weekend, but we do have some race results for you to pass along. So don't touch that dial. Stick around. You're watching In the Dirt. Like and subscribe. Come right back.
Rito Acres is the place to be.
It's that time of year. Time to plan your vacations and weekend fun. Why not book now for your camping and RVing at Rito Acres Family Campground, Eastern Ontario's full-service camping facility, located on a UNESCO World Heritage Site known as the Rito Canal, on a series of lakes joined by lock systems that links Kingston to Canada's capital city, Ottawa. Rito Acres is only 10 minutes from downtown historic Kingston. Here's what Rito Acres has to offer you and your family when you visit: the spacious pull-through campsites, trailers, and motorhomes, the swimming pool staffed with lifeguards, a beautiful beach to enjoy for a relaxing afternoon of fun and family, excellent fishing on Colonel By Lake, a boat docking facility for your fishing or pleasure craft, boats, canoes, and kayaks available for rent, a beautiful banquet hall for weddings or meetings to fit any occasion, 136 acres of outdoor adventure, hiking, biking, playground, swimming, fishing, horseshoes, basketball, and so much more. Make Rito Acres your camping destination this year. You better book now. We're filling up fast. Visit ritoacres.com or call 613-546-2711.
Rito Acres is the place to be. Come on out, you'll see at the gated community.
Welcome back to In the Dirt once again, ladies and gentlemen, and don't forget, like and subscribe if you've not done so already. We certainly do appreciate that support. Race fans, teams, and everybody else, please support us and hit that like, subscribe button as well. As we mentioned, we got a lot of race results to get through, so let's get right to it, shall we? Brockville, Ontario Speedway, Danny O'Brien did it again. His 101st 358 modified feature win at the Speedway. Tristan Draper was second, followed by Ryan Arbuthnot in third. The Dirt Car Sportsman Division, Bobby Harrington's on a roll again, his fourth win of the season over William Racine, who is invading from Quebec, and Michael Dillon from Odessa, Ontario, claimed a third place finish. Novice Sportsman, it was Dylan Moore for the checkered flag there. Action Sprint Tour National Series event, Matthew Bardier collected his second Brockville win of the season. Lee Ladisser, his win streak is over now. 5 in a row, gone away. He came home second, and local hero Matt Billings came home third. Brandon McMillan was victorious for the second time this year in the mini stock division. Can-Am and Mohawk, they lost their programs due to rain, but we're back next week with full programs there. Brighton Speedway, the Canadian Mod Division with Deshaun Gregory. Tommy Bailey was victorious in Comp 4. Great late model feature win to Steve Baldwin over Austin King and Ryan Lambert, former Thunderstock campaigner. Speaking of Thunderstocks, Tyler French back in victory lane again at the Brighton Speedway. Cornwall Motor Speedway 358 modified checkered flag to Corey Wheeler over Felix Waugh and Kerry Terrance. Race for the Gear Sportsman Series, Donovan Lucier, his first career series win over Gabriel Sear and Bobby Harrington. The Pro Stocks were off. James Clark was victorious in the Mini Stocks, and Dylan Moore did it again, his first win of the season in Cornwall and Novice Sportsman. Granby rained out Friday night, as did Autodrome Drummond on Saturday night. Airborne Speedway, they got no rain. Chris Raby picked up a checkered flag in Dirt Car 358 modified action over Felix Waugh and Steve Bernier. Dirt Car Sportsman, crowd favorite Jamie Begor collected a checkered flag over Lonnie Rivers in last week's winner Fire Swamp. Josh Terry was the winner in Renegades. Dale Gagnon in Limited Sportsman. Jake Fountain was victorious in the Street Stocks. Albany Saratoga, they had the Empire Super Sprints lined up and ready to go, but rain got their program, and they're coming right back next Friday night. Bear Ridge Speedway, Dirt Car Sportsman checkered flag to Jason Gray. Brewerton Speedway, Dirt Car Big Block modified checkered flag to Larry White. Lightning Larry grabbed another feature win over Jimmy Phelps and Tim Sears Jr. Dirt Car Sportsman Nick Root is starting to come to life. He picked up his first Brewerton Speedway win of the year. Riley Regala and Brandon Carvey in the top three. Kyle Demo was victorious in Mod Light, and Chris Bonofsky in the four-cylinder division. On their sister track, the Dirt Car 358 Modifieds at the Fulton Speedway Saturday night, Tim Sears Jr. another feature win over Dave Marconcelli and Larry White. Dirt Car Sportsman Remington Ham collected the checkered flag over Emmett Waldron and Wade Chrisman. Hobby Stocks to Jim Evans and Dylan Pearsall in the Novice Sportsman division. Taking a look at Lebanon Valley Speedway, I've got to first start off by making a correction. Last week that I mentioned that Mark Johnson picked up the Big Block Modified checkered flag. Mark finished second. John Virgilio was last week's winner, and I say this because it was John's first career Big Block Modified win a week ago at the Valley. So, John, congratulations on your first career Big Block win after several successful seasons in the sportsman ranks on the high banks. Of course, this past weekend, John Virgilio did not win. It was Andy Bacchetti collecting the Big Block Modified win over J.R. Hefner and Keith Flack. 358 Modified win to Ray Hall Jr. Brian Peterson and Jason Harrington were the top three there. Other action, Brady Cordova in Sportsman and Zach Sorrentino's on a roll over there in the Dirt Car Pro Stocks as well. Land of Legends, they had a busy couple of nights. Super Dirt Car Series was there on July 19th, and right from the Hall of Fame to Victory Lane, Tim Fuller on Wednesday night picking up the Super Dirt Car Series win. Andrew Buff was victorious in the Dirt Car Sportsman Central Series event. The regular Saturday night program, Peter Britton from Australia grabbed another checkered flag at the Land of Legends, and Nick Cooper in Dirt Car Sportsman Saturday night. 305 sprints on Saturday was Jordan Hutton over Steve Glover and Dalton Herrick. 358 Modified checkered flag at the Merrittville Speedway to Luke Carlton on Saturday night over Scott Wood and veteran Pete Bicknell. Dirt Car Sportsman win to Nelson Mason on Saturday night. Cody McPherson and Ryan Ferry got the top three spots. Four cylinders, it was Austin Worstrow, and Mod Lights was Josh Slider. Dave Bailey was victorious in the Hoosier Stocks. Glenridge Motorsports Park, they finally beat the weather gods over there, and Jordan McCready beat the field for his third win of the season in the 358 Modifieds over Brian Calabrese and William August. Dirt Car Sportsman checkered flag to Andrew Buff over Brendan Gibbons and Ricky Quick. Dirt Car Pro Stocks, it was Ian Brissett collecting his first Glenridge checkered flag over Steve Kosselman and Sid Harmer Jr. Genesee Fair Speedway, they were off this week. They'll be back next week with a full program. Bransonville Speedway Dirt Car 358 win to Gary Lindbergh, his first of the season over Pete Bicknell and Matt Williamson. Dirt Car Sportsman checkered flag second of the season to Cody McPherson once again over Nelson Mason and Jim Harbison. Josh Pangrazio was victorious in the Street Stocks and Don Rosinski in the Novice Sportsman. Thunder Mountain Speedway, they had a busy weekend as well. Regular Saturday night Big Block Modified feature to Nick Nye. Ray Leonard was victorious in the Saturday night Dirt Car Sportsman feature. Sunday night, it was Big Block Modified action for the Wayne Decker Memorial, and who else? The Hall of Famer, Tim Fuller, did it again, his first ever Thunder Mountain win. Brian Worthing was victorious in the Dirt Car Sportsman feature on Sunday night. Devil's Bowl Speedway in Vermont. Big night there for the Sportsman Modifieds. Mike Fisher, 11th different winner in 11 races over there. Anthony Warren and Marty Kelly III were the top three. Limited Sportsman Twin 20s to Camden Duffy and William Dupree. Novice Sportsman to Pat Miner, John Smith in Mini Sprints, Adam Mahoney in Mini Stocks, and the Crown Vic division went to Zach Wood. Ohsweken Speedway, they were off, but they are right back this coming Friday night with a full program. Orange County Fair Speedway was off because of the fair. The Weed Sport Speedway, they're back in action this coming Sunday night with the World of Outlaws NOS Energy Drink Sprint Cars. Well, that is all the racing results we have here on In the Dirt this week, and of course you want to figure out what's going on at your local racetrack. Stick around and come right back and join us again. We've got all the upcoming races that are happening across the Northeast. Stick around. You're watching In the Dirt. We'll be right back.
Draper Doors is your garage door and retractable screen experts. For sales, service, and installation of garage doors, electric door openers, retractable screens, or custom doors, it's Draper Doors. Draper Doors offers 24-hour service at 613-544-2269. If you're replacing your garage door of any size, call for a quote today at 613-544-2269. Remember, call Draper Doors if you can't get it up. Alexandria Home Hardware is your home and garden headquarters. Come in and see our sizzling summer deals for both inside and outside your home. We've got lumber, and now at the lowest price in a long time. Be sure to check our home hardware savings flyer every week for price saving specials all summer long. Come in and see the Garden Center, a huge selection of lawn and garden choices. Our friendly staff is here to assist you for all your shopping needs at Alexandria Home Hardware. Don't forget, you can shop 24 hours a day online at Home Hardware.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to In the Dirt right here on YouTube. Again, like and subscribe if you've not done so already. We certainly do appreciate that support. Well, as we mentioned, a lot of great racetracks have a lot of great events coming up, so we'll check out the calendar as Dirt Car Sportsman North Series will be at the Brockville, Ontario Speedway this coming Saturday night. It is the final race in that Central Region event, and the Dirt Car 358 Modifieds will be on hand along with novice sportsmen. Crate sprint cars are there as well, and the street stocks are coming back at 7 o'clock start time there at the Boss. Can-Am Speedway, it's Christmas in July with the Dirt Car 358 Modified and Dirt Car Sportsman. Novice Sportsman will be there. The Pro Stocks are back in action along with the Thunder Cars, and the time start there is 7 o'clock. Crate Sprints have the night off. Mohawk International Raceway, Friday night racing action continues. Slick Track Enduro highlights the night with a full program in all classes. 7 o'clock start time there. Cornwall Speedway, they'll have the Eastern Ontario Vintage Stock Car Club in a full program in all classes. Racing starts at 6 p.m. over at Cornwall. Brighton Speedway, they're back to a full show with all 5 divisions featuring the crate late models and the Canadian Mod division at 7 o'clock. Also, Airborne Speedway, they are off this weekend, but next week it's a big one for them. Big Block, Small Block Challenge starting at 7 o'clock. Autodrome Granby, they got a special this coming week, and we'll have full results from that race this coming show, actually, on our next program. And, of course, they will have a sportsman special on Friday night, July 28th over there. Pro Stocks and Sport Compact, along with the Speedsters, will be on hand as well. Autodrome Drummond, no racing on Saturday, but they have the Super Dirt Car Series return to Canada Monday and Tuesday. We'll have full results on our next program. Brewerton Speedway, the Dirt Car Big Block Modifieds are back in action, along with the Dirt Car Sportsman Mod Lights 4 cylinders and the Super Stocks. The 600cc Modifieds will be on hand as well at 7 o'clock. Fulton Speedway, the Dirt Car 358 Modifieds will join the Dirt Car Sportsman, along with novice sportsman, hobby stocks, and 4 cylinders. Racing begins there at 7 p.m. RPM Speedway, they got a Big Block Modified special coming up this week, and we'll have full results on our next program as well. Ohsweken Speedway, they got a full show coming back this coming Friday night with the 360 Sprints, the Crate Sprint Cars, Thunder Stocks, and Mini Stocks as well at 7 o'clock. Devil's Bowl in Vermont, Sportsman Modifieds back on the card, along with the Limited and Novice Sportsman. The Mini Sprints and Mini Stocks are on the card as well. 7 o'clock start time over there in Vermont. Glen Ridge Speedway, full program, and it is Kids Night over there at the Ridge. Racing starts at 6 o'clock. Merrittville Speedway, 358 Modifieds are highlighting the night, along with the Dirt Car Sportsman, Hoosier Stocks, Mod Lights, and the 4 cylinders as well. 7 o'clock start time there. Genesee Speedway, they are off once again this week, but they're back with a full program on August the 5th. Same thing with Thunder Mountain. They are off for their fair week, and they'll return to action on August 5th as well. Ransomville Speedway, Dirt Car 358 Modifieds and Dirt Car Sportsman, along with novice sportsman, street stock, and mini stocks. Racing starts there Friday night at 7:15 p.m. Land of Legends, they are off this week after they've had a busy last few weeks, as they will be back in action on August the 5th as well. Lebanon Valley, Christmas in July. Santa will be visiting Lebanon Valley in 6 divisions of racing, featuring the Dirt Car Big Block Modifieds with a 6 o'clock green flag. Orange County Fair Speedway, the Sportsman will highlight the night, along with Rookie Sportsman and Street Stocks at 6:30. And, of course, Super Dirt Car Series, we talked about it a few times already. They will be returning to Canada Monday, July 31st, August the 1st. They'll be headed to Autodrome Drummond, and then they're headed to the Super Dirt Car Series Canadian Classic at the Brockville, Ontario Speedway, Wednesday, August the 2nd. Dirt Car 358 Modified Series, they return to Can-Am September the 8th, along with the John Burr Memorial for the Dirt Car Sportsman Division. Speaking of the Dirt Car Sportsman Division, the regional action wraps up this weekend. Of course, the West Region already wrapped up. Cody McPherson won all 3 races. He has been declared the West Regional Champion, but Bear Ridge will have their final on the 29th of July, and of course that's the East Series, Central Series as well. They'll be at the Fulton Speedway, and of course right at Brockville on Saturday night with the North Regional finale. Dirt Car Pro Stocks, they begin their season August 14th at the Brewerton Speedway. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up our program here on In the Dirt. Once again, we want to thank our great sponsors, Disaster RX DKI, Rito Acres Campground, Draper Doors, and Alexandria Home Hardware. Well, as you can see by my attire, you can catch me on Dirt Vision as the Super Dirt Car Series rolls through Canada Drummond, July 31st and August the 1st, and of course the Brockville, Ontario Speedway on Wednesday, August the 2nd. I'll join Mike Warren with the call for the Super Dirt Car Series action for all 3 nights. That wraps up our program. Get to the racetrack. We'll see you soon. You've been watching In the Dirt. See you next week.